Subscribe and press the bell icon and never miss any update.
Hello and welcome to Cricket Today. This is Harshit Anand. Today, I will discuss about the takeaways from India's squad selection for the home T20Is against South Africa. First of all, it will be a 3-match T20I series commencing from September 15. No place for Mahendra Singh Dhoni. India's veteran wicketkeeper batsman Mahendra Singh Dhoni made himself unavailable yet again. MS Dhoni had skipped the West Indies tour as well. The West Indies tour comprised of 3 T20Is and ODIs each. A day before the squad announcement, a source close to Mahendra Singh Dhoni had revealed that Dhoni will be making himself unavailable yet again. Interestingly, a while back, one of the sources close to selection committee had said that Dhoni will not be considered for the T20I format with Rishabh Pant as the first choice wicketkeeper across formats. Now, it remains to be seen what lies ahead for Mahendra Singh Dhoni, but as we can make out, it is quite clear that Mahendra Singh Dhoni is not part of India's World T20 plans that will take place in 2020. Notably, the 50-over World Cup will take place in 2023, so Dhoni doesn't seem to fit in the longer run for the team in the ODI format either. So most likely, we will see the last of Mahendra Singh Dhoni in India's colours in December this year when India takes on West Indies in the home ODI series. Selection contrary to Ravi Shastri's opinion. Interestingly, India's head coach Ravi Shastri had said that India will not take more than 4-5 current ODI players in the T20I squad, but as it turns out, it has not been the case. More than 8 players, in fact as many as 9 players who are part of India's ODI squad have been selected for the T20I format as well. Notably, after winning the inaugural edition of the World T20, India have struggled largely when it comes to the shortest format of the game at the highest level. India have one of the best resources when it comes to pool of players in any format of the game, but they have not won a World T20 since the inaugural edition. The fact that India still plays the 50 overs brand of cricket in the shortest version of the game speaks a lot about the way they approach things. Keeping that in mind, Shastri's utterances had given a hope to the Indian fans that we might well see a new evolution and a new kind of selection when it comes to the T20 format, but it hasn't been the case. No place for Kulcha. Kuldeep Yadav and Yuzvendra Chahal were one of the most daunting pairs for opponent teams a while back, but they have slipped off the radar of India's selection when it comes to T20I format. They have again been overlooked from India's T20I squad. Instead, the likes of Rahul Chahar, Krunal Pandya, Ravindra Jadeja and Washington Sundar have been preferred. Notably, all these players can bat a bit apart from their bowling, and that perhaps made them favourites. Also, given the fact that Kulcha are not at their best is certainly not helping their cause. Workload management. India had decided to rest Jasprit Bumrah and Bhuvneshwar Kumar from their squad for the upcoming T20Is. Jasprit Bumrah was not part of the T20I squad against West Indies as well. On the other hand, Bhuvneshwar Kumar, who was part of the T20I squad, has been rested for this series. It will be interesting to see how India manages its pool of pacers. They are full of talent, and if they are managed properly, it is going to give India great results in the longer run. And taking that into account, India are selecting their squads for different formats in every series. Shubman Gill fails to make it to the team once again. After impressive performances for India A on the recent tour of West Indies, it was widely speculated that Shubman Gill will be part of India's squad for the T20Is against South Africa, but it was not the case. Despite his impressive performances, he has been overlooked from the side once again. Also, India decided against giving opportunities to youngsters like Sanju Samson and Ishan Kishan as backup options to Rishabh Pant in the T20I format. Bro code in the Indian team. Hardik Pandya is back in the Indian squad, and that means there might well be a scenario where we might well get to see the Pandya brothers alongside Chahar brothers in Teams 11 for the T20Is against South Africa. Well, if that happens, it will be one of the most interesting sights to see in Indian cricket.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe and leave your comments in the comment section below.